Hello fellow science-loving friends! Today we are going to do a really fun experiment that only requires a red cabbage and a few household items. But before getting started, we're going to talk about a few important things. In school, you may have learned about acids and about bases. Acids and bases are two different kinds of chemicals. Whether a liquid is an acid or a base depends on the type of ions that are present in it. For example, if a liquid has a lot of hydrogen atoms in it, then it is considered an acid. If a liquid has a lot of hydroxide atoms in it, then it is considered a base. Scientists use something called a pH scale to identify whether a liquid is an acid or a base. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. What falls from 0 to 7, which would be in the middle, are considered acids. The liquids that fall between pH 7 and 14 are considered bases. A liquid that falls closer to 0 will be a stronger acid than something that falls closer to 7, whereas a liquid that falls closer to a pH of 14 will be a lot more basic than a liquid that falls closer to 7. If a liquid has a pH of 7, then it is considered a neutral liquid. So how exactly can we find out whether a liquid is an acid or a base? Scientists like to use a pH indicator. A pH indicator changes color in the presence of an acid, and it might change to a different color in the presence of a base. So in this experiment, we are going to use a red cabbage as a pH indicator. Let's go ahead and get started on our experiment. Great job on completing your experiment. As we saw in the video, whenever we poured our pH indicator, which was the cabbage juice, into the baking soda, it turned a green-bluish color. This indicated that the baking soda was a basic solution. Whenever we poured our pH indicator solution, which was the cabbage juice, into the vinegar, we noticed that it turned a reddish color. This indicated that the vinegar is considered an acidic solution. Now it's your turn to gather a few items around your household and try pouring our indicator into those solutions to figure out what they are, whether they're bases or acids.